Okay. All right. We are live on YouTube. I wanted to take this time to thank our community for tuning in. We wanted to have a short and sweet meet and greet for our incoming Superintendent, Dr. Linda Iverson. We know that she will be starting with us in July. And we also know a lot of our teaching staff and other staff members will be on vacation, and many of our families would be on vacation too. So we wanted to take an opportunity while the school year was still underway to have a short meet and greet. Each person have been invited here to make sure that we kind of touch as much as our community that we possibly can. And they're going to definitely share, they're going to definitely share who they are and who they represent as well. Thank you, Dr. Iverson, for being here. I know you had a full day of work, as many of us has here as well. So we're going to get started. Our first person up is our principal of Highview, Mr. Gary Mastrangelo.
Hi, Dr. Iverson.
Hi.
My name is Gary Mastrangelo. I'm the principal of Highview School. It's our second and third grade school. I'm very happy to have you and welcome you. I've been here for 15 years, so when we get started in September, it'll be year 16 for me. So it's nice to meet you.
You as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mastrangelo, for joining us. If you have to log off now, that's fine. Okay.
I do.
Because I know you have.
Much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Look forward.
Tell everyone why you're leaving, though.
Okay. I am leaving because this evening we have a third grade strings performance, our cellos and violins, and I'm the host of that meeting. So I have to open it up and welcome the parents and listen to some violins and cellos.
Very familiar with that when I was an elementary principal. Very nice. Well, enjoy.
Thank you very much.
I can't wait to hear the talent in the district. Thank you.
There's a lot of it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Look forward to meeting you. Thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Mastrangelo. Have a good event. Okay, next up we have Principal Matt Smith.
Good evening, Dr. Iverson.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great. Matt Smith, principal of Woodlands Middle High School, proud principal of Woodlands Middle High School. We are grades 7 through 12. The best thing about Woodlands Middle High School would be our faculty, our staff, our students, and our supportive parents. So welcome to the district.
Thank you. Look forward to meeting you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Smith. Now, Mr. Smith also has to leave early. I think he has an obligation as well. So thank you, Mr. Smith, for taking the time to join us here.
Thank you. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.
All right, you too. Okay, next up we have Vicki Kravis. You're muted, Vicki. Vicki, you are muted if you can hear me. Yes, you're muted.
Yep.
Okay,
I
great.
kept telling myself to remember to do that, and then I forgot. I am the outgoing president of the Greenburgh Civil Service Union. The incoming president is Tahira Standback, and I work in special education. I am housed in the high school, and glad to meet you.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Kravitz. Thank you for joining us. I know you also have a previous occasion, but I thank you for taking the time to be with us tonight.
Thank you and good night.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night. All right. Dr. Iverson is logging back in. I believe she had technical difficulty with her computer, so she's logging back in. All right, Mr. Bell, you are up, but I'm assuming you want to wait a couple of minutes for Ms. Say that again?
I didn't say anything. That was someone else. But I don't know. Did Vicki greet Superintendent Iverson? Because you said, oh, she did. All right.
Yes,
So
she did. She was able to get off of mute.
okay, I'll wait till she gets back.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you, Mr. Bell.
Hi, Kobe. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Hi, Mrs. Jones.
Good.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Hopefully she's getting back in. Okay. While we wait, we have summer coming in a few weeks. Anybody has any special summertime plans? Come on, Ivy, you don't have any? Ivy said no. All right, let's see.
If I may, Madam Chair, may I ask a panel a question? I'm a little confused why Ms. Jones haven't said, hello, Mr. Bell, how are you doing? But I'll leave that alone.
No, you're not confused at all. You know exactly why.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that. Mr. Bell, she's known
Good
me a very
evening,
long
Mr. Bell,
time.
and it's nice to see you.
Connection there.
Nice to see you, Mr. Bell.
I was just wondering, I was just feeling a certain way. I didn't get my number Okay, good to see you. Good to see all of you, actually.
Yes, good to see you too.
Good to see
I said hello, everyone, when I first came in, but as people continued to come in, I didn't want to keep speaking. So me and Mrs. Jones, she's known me quite a long time. So
Quite a while.
hopefully she didn't hurt your feelings too bad. Plus, I'm going to need her to co-sign something for me in a few minutes. So I've got to stay in her good graces.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant Powell.
Kobe, I've known you since a little boy.
Hello, Mrs. Mitchell.
Good meeting you.
Oh, she's back.
Okay.
Oh, the
Dr.
back.
Iverson is back.
I am completely embarrassed by that. My computer just went blank. Thank you for waiting. Please forgive me for that. I think I'm set now.
All right, great. All right, so we do have Mr. James Bell. He's
Okay.
up next.
Uh-oh.
Greetings, Dr. Allen, and welcome on behalf of the Greenburgh Teachers Federation to our fabulous district. As president of the GTF, I look forward to working with you and building a positive and a working relationship on behalf of the teachers and the teachers' assistants. I know you'll be starting July 20th, but I'm able to roll up my sleeves and start with you from day one. Time is of the essence, and welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much. Look forward to working with you and meeting you.
Thank you, Mr. Bell. And I think, Mr. Bell, you also needed to depart early also because of an obligation. Am I correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to join us here and to be able to say welcome to the incoming superintendent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Be well, everyone.
Goodbye,
Well,
Mr. Bell.
Okay. And Miss Jones, it
Okay.
is now your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I welcome you, Dr. Iverson, on behalf of the Woodlands High School Scholarship Fund, Incorporated.
all right.
The fund has been in existence since 1961, when the then president of the Board of Education, Charles Snyder, saw there was a financial need for some children to go to college. So he, as board president of Greenburgh Central 7, started the fund, and he was the first board president. We are therefore a district organization. A lot of people in recent history has thought us as outside. We're a district organization. According to our bylaws, you, as the new superintendent, and any superintendent, is an administrative trustee of the fund. We've given over $1 million to students, $1.5 million over the years. And we welcome you and hope we can work together with you and you with us.
Thank you
So
very
thank
much.
you for being here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And what an exciting partnership. I look forward to working with you
It
there.
is.
Anything
Thank
that
you so
supports
much.
anything that supports our children going to college, I certainly am interested in continuing that. So,
And it's not only college, any higher education.
Any
If you go
higher-
to any, yes.
yes, because everyone doesn't choose to go. Absolutely. I agree.
So thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Jones, for joining us.
I'm
We
going to
appreciate
stay
it.
for a while, but I will cut off and you'll know I'm gone. All right.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Ms. Jones. Okay, so next up we have Lieutenant Kobe Powell from the Greenburgh Police Department.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dr. Iverson. First, I would just like to say thank you for thinking of including the police department in Dr. Iverson's welcome. I'm happy to be here. And I just want to say thank you on behalf of myself, the department, and Chief McNerney. As Ms. Jones and maybe a few other people can attest, I know Lieutenant is not the chief, but I am his regular stand-in when he has conflicts. And unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight for this. But on behalf of him and the department, I'd like to welcome you to the district, to the town, and I'll let you know that we look forward to cooperating with and collaborating with you on initiatives that will benefit the district, the department, and the town. So
Thank
again,
you.
thank you and welcome.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Look forward to meeting with you.
You too, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Mr. Powell, for being here. We do appreciate your time. Thank you. Okay, and so now we have Dr. Corey Reynolds.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dr. Iverson. Please forgive my voice. My allergies are winning the battle, and I've lost my voice. But on behalf of the Department of Curriculum, Instruction, and Personnel, we welcome you wholeheartedly to the Greenburgh Central School District, and we look forward to great things happening under your leadership. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I look so forward to working with you, Dr. Reynolds. Can't wait to meet.
Same here.
All right, thank you, Dr. Reynolds. I hope you can beat those allergies. It seems it's pretty rough this season, even more than usual. So I hope you feel better. Now we have Lisa Raymond.
Good evening, Dr. Iverson. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lisa Raymond. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Business. I supervise transportation, buildings and grounds, and the cafeteria, as well as the business operations. And I look forward to working with you also.
Thank you. Look forward to working with you too.
All right, thank you, Lisa. We now have, we're going back to our principals. We have our next principal coming up, Miss Patricia Simone.
Hi, good evening, Dr. Iverson. Welcome to the Greenburgh family. We look so forward to meeting you in person. I am the principal of the Leif Jackson School, the proud principal. And over the years, we've referred to the school as the Children's Museum. It's kindergarten and first grade. When you enter the building, you will see all of the amazing artwork that the children have hands-on experience. And I look so forward to giving you a personal tour and welcoming you.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing that.
Thank you, Ms. Simone. Next, we have
thank you.
Our council president, Miss Pamela Davis.
Yes. Good evening, Dr. Iverson. It's nice to meet you. My name is Pamela Davis. I am the Greenburgh Central School District PTA Council President. It's the umbrella for our individual PTAs. It includes R.J. Bailey, Highview, Woodlands Middle High School, and Leif Jackson. And we also have incorporated ECP into that coming July 1st. We look forward to continuing to advocate for our children, and we look forward to speaking with you in regards to a district-wide event that we are working on for our families and for our students. And be ready for us when you come in July 20th, because we'll be ready for you.
Okay, thank you. Look forward to it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Pamela. Next up, we have Dave Jackson. He is the president of the Falcon Nest Booster Club, and he has a lot happening. He has a child here in the district.
Good evening and welcome, Dr. Iverson. My name again is Dave Jackson. My wife Kay and I are the proud parents of a class of 2014 Woodlands alum, Nathan Roper, and Sydney Jackson, class of 2022. As stated, I'm the president of the Falcons Nest Booster Club, which supports athletics primarily through the annual Greenburgh Taste Off, which we started in 2010, continued through 2019, and hopefully we'll be back on the last Saturday of April in 2022. The Greenburgh Taste Off is a once-a-year, 3-hour food tasting, business networking, penny social, silent auction community fundraiser. I and those I represent look forward to working you in this role, and if elected, I also look forward to working with you as the incoming Woodlands Middle High School PTSA president. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jackson. Next up, we have from one of our community groups, we have Samantha Ives.
Hi, Dr. Iverson. Welcome on behalf of the Friends of Greenburgh Schools. By way of introduction, FOGS, as we're known, came together in 2019 to pass an infrastructure bond. We didn't succeed, but we have been working together ever since. We continue to work to grow our organization, now over 200 people strong. Our members are families and community members who bring each other together to amplify the work done in the PTAs, the board committees, the civic associations. We utilize our diverse strengths to support and advocate for communication, transparency, and infrastructure. And we look forward to connecting the community to your work, working with you on infrastructure, and we will be very happy to support your outreach. We're very glad you're here.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And I will be remiss if I did not mention, we do have the RJ Bailey Principal, Ms. Sheepa Rossi.
Good evening, Dr. Iverson. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to Greenburgh. I am Sheepa Rossi. I'm the principal of the Richard J. Bailey Elementary School, and our students are in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. I can't wait for you to meet the beautiful students and the wonderful staff at RJ Bailey. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Rossi. Appreciate you being here. Okay, next up, we have Eric Zinger.
Hello, greetings, Dr. Iverson. Welcome to our district. I am proud to introduce myself. My name is Eric Zinger. I am the president of the Hartsdale Neighborhood Association. And as of this fall, I'm also very proud to say that I am going to be a parent in the district as my son is joining the ECP program in the fall. And we had a great introduction to the ECP program last night, and we're looking forward to adding our names to the list of GCSD parents. Hartsdale Neighborhood Association is a community organized civic association of volunteers in the community dedicated to advancing all things Hartsdale, which is entirely within the Greenburgh Central District. In the past, we've organized every year, even this past year in COVID, we were able to do it digitally. Candidates nights for the Greenburgh Central School District, people who are looking to run for Board of Education. And we've also partnered with the community to just basically be a voice of information so that people can be aware of events and going on in the community. So we are very proud to welcome you, look forward to working with you together, and wish you nothing but the best of luck going forward.
Thank you. Look forward to meeting you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Eric. Next up, we have Lloyd Newland from the Hillside Wendover Civic Association.
Hello, Dr. Iverson, President Darden, and everyone that's participating in this Zoom. On behalf of Hillside Wendover Civic Association, I congratulate you on your appointment. Our president, Cleo Oliver, was not able to participate, so she asked me to, she gave me the honors in welcoming you. I just also would like to tell you that I was a past member of the Board of Trustees for 19 years. I worked very hard and diligently to make sure that our school district is a success for all our children. And I just want to let you know that our community supports you 100% and will be ready anytime to be of any assistance to help our children to achieve. And again, thank you for coming to Greenburgh Central 7.
Thank you very much. Look forward to meeting you. It's been a pleasure.
All right, thank you, Mr. Newland. And I see we have our ECP Director, Dawn Mail. Hi, Miss Mail.
Hi, how are you? How are you? How are you?
I'm good.
No, it took me a minute to get home. There was so much traffic. I was like, ah! I have to make.
It's okay. Someone's in traffic right now, so it's okay. You're just in time. So you're up, Miss Mail. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Hi, Dr. Iverson. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm quite well. She's so pretty too. Look at her face. I'm the director of the early childhood program. I've been in the district 20 years. And what can I tell you about me? I graduated from Bank Street College of Education. I have my teacher's master's as well as my administrator's master's. From there, I worked with non-for-profit as well as public school. I've worked with the Department of Homeless Services to help put early childhood programs in family shelters so that the young children who are there with their families do not lose their skills and things like that. What else am I supposed to tell you about me?
Miss Mills, what's special about ECP?
Oh, ECP is special. Dr. Iverson, let me tell you about ECP being so special. ECP, the early childhood program, is the foundation to the district. I have to say, for over 60 years, we have been a pre-K to 12 school district. We are funded by UPK, the state. We're funded by Head Start, the federal government, as well as the county and state for children with special needs. We have worked collaboratively with our colleagues to make sure that what we're doing at ECP supports what's going on in our K-1 building. I work very closely with the principal, Patricia Simone, as well as with Gary Mastrangelo, our principal at the at the 2-3 building. We're housed there this year, and I've had the chance to fabulously work very closely with them. Everything we do at ECP, our entire academic foundation is supported and comes from the district. It comes from the collaboration with working very closely, my teachers with the kindergarten teachers, working very closely with what works, what doesn't work. We've been through a tremendous amount of training and support. I never shied away because we are pre-K. Whatever was happening in the upper grades, the school age, I wanted it to be that the foundation supports that. So, and my teachers and I have been adamant about making sure what it is that we do has a purpose, place, and meaning. And with that being said, you want to make sure that we expose our little people to our PLC, what is it? The PLC foundation of vocabulary words that support as well as the International Baccalaureate. We work we're the only one in the district that's not a part of that. However, we do support it. We work.
Miss Mail, I'm sorry. Thank you, Miss Mail. We're I'm gonna cut you short just a little bit. We have a lot more people to go through, but thank you so much.
But I
for
just want to welcome Dr. Iverson to our unique district, our fabulous district, a host of awesome administrators, community people, and board that will provide her the structure that she needs to be successful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Mail.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. What did I do?
Nope, you're still here. We still hear and see you, Dr. Iverson.
Okay.
All right. So next up, we have Joan Shepherd from the Lois Bronze Children's Center. She's the CEO and president.
She's not here, is she?
Oh, she must have dropped off.
Lost her, yeah.
Okay, we might have lost her. Okay, so next up we have Paul Feiner, our town supervisor.
Am I muted now? Good. No. First of all, I'd just like to thank you very much for accepting this position. And I want to let you know that we're going to do whatever we can in the town to make sure that your tenure superintendent is extremely successful. You know, I think you're really very lucky because Greenburgh is an amazing place. I think the faculty that I've seen, they're so dedicated and hardworking, and many of the teachers that I've interacted with over the years, they really care about the students. You know, the school district, you know, there's wealthier school districts and more, school districts that where all the parents want their kids to go to Harvard. But I personally feel that the teachers that I've seen at Woodlands are much better than teachers anywhere else. So I think you're starting off with really a great faculty. I also feel that many of the students are really, top-notch. I've had a lot of interns who have worked in my office, and both with me and Judy Billville, over the past number of years. They're really smart. They're really motivated. They have the skills necessary to be, great successes. At almost every town board meeting, we honor different students for their accomplishments. We highlight what's great, and I'd like to use town resources, the town web, site, social media, to promote positive things that your administration and the school district, does in the coming year. So if you're doing something extra special in terms of coding, we should highlight that. If you're teaching kids how to use robots or manufacture robots, we could do that. I've been in touch with car dealerships. So for 2 car dealerships in Greenburgh, they've offered to hire students. So we could create job opportunities for people who are college bound and people who are not college bound. Apprenticeship opportunities that we have. We're also in the town using students, trying to help students use their skills with social media, helping struggling businesses. So we could partner, the town and the school district could partner and turn around vacant structures, vacant buildings, storefronts, and and try figuring out ways of encouraging more people to give Greenburgh stores a chance, and if there's struggling businesses, help them survive. So really, whatever I could do and whatever the town could do to make your new position a great success, I hope you'll call on us, and we'll do everything possible to make sure that you're like the best superintendent that ever served the town of Greenburgh.
Thank you. I appreciate that and look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Finer, for joining us. I know you also had an obligation beforehand, but thank you for taking the time to join us. Okay, I think Miss Shepherd is here. I saw her log, or at least attempting to log back in. Let me see. She might still be having difficulty. She did log in, but she probably dropped again. Okay, that is, I think, all of everyone. And now I'd like to give board members, of course, this is not a board meeting, but if you would like to share some words, I know we've met Dr. Iverson already, but if you want to extend a greeting, please do so now.
Antoinette, I wanted, I'm sorry, go ahead, Tracy. I wanted to read some of the YouTube chat. There are people on YouTube that wanted to also welcome you. From the White Plains Greenburgh NAACP, Janice Griffith posted, welcome to the Greenburgh Central 7 School District from the White Plains Greenburgh NAACP. We look forward to partnering with you. The education of our youth is a priority for us. Evelyn McCormick said, welcome to Greenburgh CSD, Dr. Iverson. Verlin D. Williams, my pastor, says, welcome to Greenburgh on behalf of Pastor Williams and the Union Baptist Church family. You'll find that there's several churches in the community, and Pastor Williams is the pastor of one of the largest churches. Then you also have a community member, Raza Sinaj. She says, welcome, Dr. Iverson, to the GCSD. Looking forward to great things happening here under your leadership.
Thank you. That was very nice. Thank you for reading those.
Thank you, Tracy, for sharing that. Terry, I think you were about to jump in as well.
Right. I can't stay, but I just wanted to, again, welcome Dr. Iverson. Obviously, we met and we spoke. As you may or may not know, I won't be on the board when you arrive here. I think I might have suggested that that could happen during our interview. In any event, please reach out to me if you want to get a different perspective on things. I'm a resource for you because you are a resource for our children. So welcome. And again, don't hesitate to reach out to me if you need to.
Thank you. Thank you, Trustee Williams. I appreciate that.
All right. Any other board members? David.
Welcome to the district, Dr. Iverson. I'm a parent of a 2014 Woodlands High School graduate. We came into the district about the year 2000 when my daughter was 5 years old, and now she's got a graduate degree and gone off into career land. And I'm just trying to keep the ball rolling for the next generation. So, you know, I'm a proud parent and a community supporter. I've been on the board 14 years. I, at different times, have been president and vice president. I'm currently chairing the audit committee and the finance and facilities committee.
Okay.
And I look forward to working with you on the strategic planning process when we get that rolling. We're at our 5-year point where we're going to move on forward. I think we you know, the words that we talked about with our students needing to be ready for anything and therefore having to be lifelong learners, more true now than ever. We need to look at the details, and so I welcome you and I look forward to working with you on that. Thanks.
Thank you. I look forward to working on that as well. And you echoed exactly my sentiments around what that work should look like as we began to think about that profile of our graduates and preparing them to enter the world of work or college and what those requirements and what that should look like. And so I hope our strategic plan will be able to identify some of those focus areas that we need to focus on that will prepare beginning with pre-K through grade 12, that pipeline, so that our students, as they matriculate, are picking up those requisite skills to be able to enter to the workforce and college. So I'm right on that with you. And I've done some work around watching the district for a while. And I know that's something I'm hoping will manifest or come through some of the data I will collect through informally and formally to inform those focus areas that we need to probably identify as part of that strategic process. So I look forward to working with you on that. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Ashley, I see your hand is up.
Thank you. Let me lower my hand before I forget here. All right, first thing, welcome aboard, Dr. Iverson. We've obviously met and had conversations before. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm looking very forward to working with you, and I'm sure we're gonna do plenty of things together to continue moving us forward. So thank you.
Yes, thank you. Look forward to that as well.
You, Ashley. Tanya, your hand.
Welcome. It's really a pleasure to have you join us. I can hardly wait. I've been a trustee for the past 2 years. I have, however, I was just calculating today, actually, I've lived in Greenburgh for 21 years of my life, even though I've also lived across 3 continents and 4 countries, but 21 years have been spent here, including grades 3 through 9, where I was actually a student in the district. So it's having this district do well means a lot to me personally. And I have chaired for the past 2 years the education committee, now called the Education and Wellness Committee, and I really look forward to many really wonderful and constructive conversations with you about how best to educate all of our children.
Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you so much, Trustee Dragic. I am excited as well to have those conversations.
All right, thank you. All right, I see, I'm gonna ask the remaining trustees to hold for a second. I see that Ms. Shepherd is back. So while we have her, Ms. Shepherd, if you can unmute, you can speak.
Good evening. Good evening. This is Joan Lewis Shepherd. I thank you all so much. I pulled over, continued to lose connectivity, but I'm glad I'm here in front of my garage where it works. And I thank you all for inviting me to the meeting. I am Joan Lewis Shepherd. I am the CEO and president of the Lois Bronze Children's Center, where we serve children from 6 weeks, infants, to preschoolers, and after school children, both gen ed and special needs. We have a wonderful center. Dr. Iverson, I'd like to welcome you on behalf of the Lois Bronze Children's Center to Greenburgh. We look forward to working with you and your team. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis Shepherd. You prevailed.
Yes.
You prevailed despite the connectivity issues. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, is there any other board members that would like to say something? Tracy Mayers.
Hi, Dr. Iverson. I know we met through the screen before. I look forward to meeting you in person sometime soon. I just want to say welcome and let you know that, my focus is the children, all of the children, special needs children. And we have a very large Spanish-speaking Latin American community that we really need to engage. So hopefully, we can work on that as well. There's so many more people for you to meet. This is a meet and greet, but there'll be so much more, I'm sure. We have an awesome library here. We have a community center right next to Lois Bronze Children's Center. That's pretty huge. We have several other large churches and congregations in the community that, I look forward to you meeting. So welcome, and we'll see each other again very soon.
Thank you very much. I look forward to that as well.
Hey, Dr. Iverson, we've
talked a lot
in here and there. I want to say to you, welcome to the Greenburgh Central School District. And like everyone has said, you're entering a community that is vast, beautiful, diverse, and really ready to have you come in and really elevate our district to higher and higher levels. And I think everyone here on this call and everyone who's watching in the YouTube world, anybody who's a part of our district, I believe that they are willing to take part, to be involved and active in supporting you in all the work that you will be doing. We have great teachers, staff, This is just a very wonderful place to be, and you'll see that. Well, you actually already see it because you're happy to come and you're invested already. But it's a great place to be in, and I'm pretty sure with all of our collective community coming together to support the education of all of our students, we will continue to do extremely well and go to higher levels. So thank you so much. Welcome to Greenburgh. And if you have any words, it's 7:22, so we're doing really good with time. So if you have anything you would want to share, please do.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for this opportunity to just say a few words. Beginning first with just thanking the Board of Trustees for this opportunity to serve as the superintendent of Greenburgh Central School District. You know, that whole process of looking and applying for superintendencies is about as much as the skill set and the complexities to match the complexities of the job as it is a match to the district. And I do really feel a tremendous match to Greenburgh Central. I want to be there. And so I'm excited that the board, and I'm so appreciative to the Board of Trustees for this opportunity to serve the community, the students, and everyone on this call. And I think this call is indicative of just what the work is around moving school districts. I've been in several as I've moved through the chairs of increasing responsibility, having served from a teacher through every position to where I am now finishing up 5 years as superintendent in my present district. And we all know this work is an integrated focus. There are no silos. Superintendents do not work alone. And so I'm looking to come in and join a team of professionals, a team of professionals to collaborate around the great traditions that are currently underway in the district to validate what's in place, to validate what's gone before, and to then raise that bar to look to see how we can continue to move the district forward so that our students become what you heard me just say to Trustee Warner, the very best, and that they enter the work world with those essential skills needed to be successful. So I'm excited and looking forward to joining you. I'm coming there again with my actions very deliberate. I've been thinking about you. I'm not there, I'm working still, but please know I'm thinking about you. I'm looking at you. I'm watching your meetings, and I've begun informally to start thinking around some of those data points, qualitative in nature, that are going to inform some of the work. But that will be something done collaboratively as I come in and begin hopefully to meet with all of you in this call to listen and learn and hear your advice and your recommendations for what's going well, where we need to go, and what are some of your recommendations around how we do that. Because I know this work from that experience will surface some of the things that should become the focus areas of the district. And I won't know that without you. So that collaboration will be very key to me. And know this about me, I'm gonna lead with trustworthiness, confidentiality, and with integrity. Because I have found from 42 years of being an administrator, an educator, a passionate learner and teacher of this work, that a true leader, a true leadership comes from the character of the person who leads. And that has formed, that I think, a successful pattern for me. I don't think I will change. I know I will not change that. I hope you will see that. And all of my actions will go through that lens as we think and do everything that's best for children first. I know what's on everyone's mind is how we're going to reopen school. And that's on my mind too. I mean, we are coming off of this pandemic. I've been watching New York. I'm watching your vaccinations and your percentages. And I know we have all, not just Greenburgh, every district nationally, we all raised to the level of a challenge to provide that continuity of education for our students. So now it's beginning to think about how do we pivot and how do we now turn the corner post-COVID to continue possibly some of those traditions and or move forward. I know you're in full person right now, and so we'll look at that. And I know that was a collaborative process. That will be one of the things I know I will hit the ground running and when I get there, because as late as I am coming, I know that's something that's on your hearts and know that it's on mine as well. I want to thank you for this opportunity. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I hope to, as I said, have time to meet with each and every one of you as we begin this work together to continue Greenburgh Central and put it on the map as it is now as a great district. I believe everything you said. I know everyone on this call, many of you I've seen on the calls and board meetings. I know everything you said. I can say, I know that, I believe that. The heart, the camaraderie, that passion you all have for the work is what's going to drive the continued success. So thank you for this opportunity, Trustee Darden. As Citron, I really appreciate it. And I look forward to getting there very shortly. I'm tying up loose ends, and I think I will be there on time and ready to hit the ground running.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Iverson, for sharing your words. I believe together as a community, we will be on that path and continue to be on that path to success and rising to even higher levels. So thank you so much, Dr. Iverson, for taking some time to join us today. Thank you everyone here who, despite any technical difficulties, any conflicts that you may have had with your schedule, for taking your time to come to have a little meet and greet with our incoming superintendent, Dr. Iverson. And thank you everyone who's out in YouTube land watching us and those who put their comments in. We appreciate your continued support of the Greenburgh Central School District. It is now 7:28. We are ending 2 minutes earlier. That feels good. Thank you so much to everyone. Please have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. Have a great one, everybody.